Welcome everybody to Giornata 11. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, and the squad is ready to face Taurasi Luogosano for a spot potentially at third place. We have an incredible matchup. Depending on what happens in the Sant'Andrea game, we could end up in second place. Stay tuned. Match kickoff is in 10 minutes. We are all here. I see already Alan and Adam in the chat. Welcome. There we see Luca Volpe walking. We'll see if he gets, as you can see, he's not starting today. Actually, we have the lineup up there. So I'll be back in about 4 minutes to get the chat going. But you could take a look there at our starting lineup and the players on the pitch as we get ready for Christmas week, folks, here at Terminio and the last match of the calendar year. Here we go, Dragons. I see Mikey in the chat as well. Kickoff begins in 10 minutes.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.
Hello, everyone. We are here for Giornata 11, Polisportiva Terminio Academy at home, playing against Taurasi Luogosano. Taurasi, a town that is known for wine production. We often go there for the Sagra often as well. So we know the town well and look forward to an incredible matchup today. And as you can see, we are making our way up the table. We are tied for points right now with Taurasi. They sit in third on goal differential. So if we win this game, we go up to third place. And if Sant'Andrea happens to lose today, that would make us tied for second place going into the holiday break. This is the last match of the season. Of the year, of the calendar year. And so before we'll be back, I think the weekend of January 6th to 8th, for the next game. So going into the break, it would be incredible to be tied for second place on points at the very least. We see the goal differential there for Sant'Andrea. We still got some catching up to do. But being tied on points, that means the next time we play them, fate is in our hands because Polisportiva Conza lost today somehow. And so they are staying on 24 points. So if we win today, that gives us 23. That makes us 1 point behind the leader. And then, of course, if Sant'Andrea wins, they'll have 26. So we'd be 3 points behind the leader. But again, still keeping the rest of the season, we're chipping away to where it becomes then fully in our hands, having a game still in hand against each of those teams above us. So, we don't want to count our points before we earn them. But it is important to know how critical this game is and how cool it could be to pull these 3 points away. As you can see here, thank you, Raf, in the control center for pulling up these awesome graphics. You can see Roqueta, who we beat 4-1 last week. They beat Conza 2-0 today. Boca ended up beating Gesualdo 1-0, another unlikely victory. And then Invisibili Sporting Lioni 4-1. And then again, Socrates getting a tie, Anzano pulling out a tie against Socrates. Some holiday cheer for some of those underdog wins today for sure. Let's hope that technically we are below Taurasi on the table today. So if we continue the trend of the team lower in the table winning or tying, then we could have a nice Christmas week for us at Terminio as well. Also want to give a shout out to anybody celebrating Hanukkah out there. Happy Hanukkah to you as well. Kwanzaa's coming up, so anybody celebrating and enjoying the holiday season as the players get warm on this chilly night in Montella, as we continue to play in Montella while the renovations and the work continues on our home stadium in the Boca del Dragone, where we hope to return soon. But as you can see again on the starting lineup, in attack we have Luca Nardiello, Daniele Cunzo, and Marino Repucci, who has been a scoring phenomenon lately. Our other scoring phenomenon, Antonio Cerrone, is actually on a plane right now to New York, so he will not be playing. He is coming to see some family that lives in New York. I'll be making sure to go see Girone, hang out with him a little bit as well. Maybe we'll make some videos for the team, scout some players. So we won't have Girone on the pitch today, but we do have an incredible lineup you can see out there, and we'll see who can pull home the goals for us on the pitch. Let me take a look at the chat. Hello to Dan, Mikale, excited for the game. We are still dealing with a few injuries that are preventing some starting. One of our defenders is still out as well, Pasquale. And Capitano is still not starting, our captain. So we will see who is wearing the captain armband today. And yeah, the players, though, are we have an incredible lineup here today, and the players have shown, even through injury, to be able to make it happen. Ci siamo, raga. Buonasera a tutti che guardano da Culturale Irpina e in Italia in generale. Stavo dicendo a tutti che siamo pronti per l'ultima partita dell'anno, prima della pausa di Natale, e siamo qui ospitando Taurasi, Luogosano, conosciuti tanto per la sagra del vino. E sì, tutto bene oggi. I ragazzi provano di vincere senza il leader Cerrone che sta al volo per New York adesso. Ciao Cerrone, penso che sta guardando sul volo, mi ha detto che c'era wifi. E vedi che i ragazzi qua sono pronti, carichi per una partita che vale che possiamo stare in punti con la squadra in seconda, e se vinciamo siamo direttamente in terza posizione. Vediamo Luca David Meo avanti. Cominciamo un bel po' di sportsmanship. Grande ragazzi, siamo pronti. Vedi l'amicizia sul campo. Una bella cosa di vedere, tanti di questi ragazzi si conoscono. And we are ready, folks. Here we go. The players making their way onto the pitch. You see Marino Repucci, one of our regular goal scorers, as I mentioned, wearing number 9. Number he has definitely earned with the incredible final pitch. Betty, we see already Argentina in the chat. Forza Terminio. Mama de Brian, vamos. Yes, and Brian Munoz continuing with his contributions via assist or goal in the top 10 in the league now in total contributions, alongside Cerrone and Repucci. Here we go, folks. The ref looks at his watch, looks at the bench, makes sure the line judges, volunteers are ready. We see Marco in the chat, Forza Terminio. From New York, we have New York, Argentina already all in the chat. Canada. And the game is underway, the final game of the 2025 portion of this season, the first half. And already the pressing we see from the Terminio attack. Stolen. Already. Shot blocked. Recovered. Fabrizio Denunzio. Shot from range. Comfortably saved by the goalie, but we love this early attack. Within the first minute of the match, already a shot on goal. 2 shots, one making it all the way to the goalie. This is the type of attacking we want to see from our Dragons. Dangerous header back, but now comfortably to Simone Volpe, who has made his way down from Rome. Simone Volpe now. Beautiful launched ball up to the corner to find Brian Munoz, who earns us a throw-in.
Speriamo.
Throw-in Terminio. As the ball goes out for another throw-in. We welcome all of you beautiful people from around the world who have supported this squad. Whether it's your first year supporting Terminio or you were with them from inception, we are all a part of the three-headed dragon that makes up Terminio. The players, the local community, and the global community. As Brian Munoz now stands over for a corner. Munoz. Beautiful ball in, headed. And another ball gets to the goalie as you hear the Ultras say that was nicknamed Sneeps. Luca Nardiello, who's known to cover a lot of the pitch, as we know Richie so elegantly wrote in that awesome write-up. We got horns going already. Nice interception. Good ball movement already early from the Dragons. The ball makes its way out of bounds for a Taurasi throw-in. Kicked out to safety by the defense. A throw-in to Taurasi now. Nicely headed out, as now Marino De Pucci looks to start the counterattack with a nice ball up. Oh, doesn't find Munoz. Munoz is chase. Nice idea by De Pucci. Just didn't make its way. Good interception there. Nice movement. Good composure. Good switch. Fine, Luca Nardiello. He's unable to control it, but the throw-in is given to Terminio. Ball up. In the box. Headed away by the Taurasi defender. Another throw in a dangerous position for Terminio. This looks like it may be Alessandro Pasquale taking the throw in. As the ball now goes out for a corner kick. Munoz heads over to take the corner. This is the attacking we like to see early from the Dragons as Munoz now. Munoz for the corner. The referee just keeping some early passions from uniting today.
Sì.
We are in the 5th minute, but a battle for the top of the table, end of the year, holiday season. You see some handshakes already, though. As you do see there, Michele Vena trying to help calm the spirits, mitigate. Nicola, sì, fuoco, corner kick in. Lucameo tries to. And ball stays in, though. Zena wins the throw-in for Terminio. Early fire here, folks. The passion is high. Here we go. All in. Intercepted by Taurasi, but intercepted again by Terminio. Taurasi now tries to get the counterattack going. A dangerous ball through. Big save by Simone Volpe. Prevent the dangerous counterattack there. Grande Simo. Grandissimo. Simone Volpe now. Kicks the ball up the field. Finds the head of a Taurasi defender. Alessandro Pasquale there. Throw into Taurasi. Nice slide there. Prevent the cross in, but a corner now for Taurasi. Now we see Ottavio there. Hello to Ottavio. We saw in the corner of your screen for a moment. The Ultras are there from Volturare Irpina. Corner kick in. Hit it out. Well defended by Terminio. Throw in now to Taurasi. Well defended there to go out for a goal kick. The Three Dragons in the chat. We see Karaya watching from Michigan. Luca David Mayo now with the goal kick. Fabrizio Denunzio. Good ball movement. Foul called against Taurasi. That is Daniele Cunzo. Earned the foul for us. Munoz now stands over the ball for the free kick. Brian Munoz. Good ball in. Oh. And just goes out for a corner kick. Clever ball in by Brian Munoz. Who now heads over to take the corner kick. Corner kick, Brian Munoz. Or the referee coming back now. Here we go, corner kick, Munoz. All in. Nice shot. Offsides called. Off the deflection there. A nice shot there. Whether you're watching on the road, on the plane like Girone, or in your living room with your family,
We appreciate all of you for tuning in and supporting our local football club, Terminio. Especially in a world where the World Cup continues to be an experience that seems to price out a lot of fans. We love to be a part of the game that is available to everyone. As now Taurasi continue to try to find a way out of their backfield. The press for Terminio continues this week. The Mister has seen some success with that, and so you see a throw-in awarded to Terminio. In the corner, Repucci just misses that one. As you see his hands on his head, he'll want that back, as now Alessandro Pasquale with the cross gets intercepted by Taurasi, who now again with the counter, but Alessandro with a good interception there tries. We now calm it down as you see Fabrizio D'Annunzio. Taurasi now on the attack. Smart play from the defenders to let the ball roll to Volpe. Big punt up the field. Repucci gives chase. Ball now to Sneeps. Comfortable reset by the Terminio defense. Tough signal here today in Montella, so we are getting a bit of a signal disruption every now and then, but ball up now. Tries to find Repucci, defended by Taurasi. Daniele Cunzo. Now Taurasi on the attack back. Intercepted by Michele Vena, but now Ultras calling for a foul there. Looks like we have won the ball back. A man down now for Taurasi as we now on the attack. A foul called against Taurasi. Quick restart. Luca Nardillo finds Repucci, who finds Alessandro, who puts the ball out for sportsmanship with the player down on Taurasi. Appears potentially an ankle or a toe, or not sure exactly what we think happened here, but again, thank you for bearing with us and the patience with the signal today. We know in Montella, every now and then the signal can be a bit choppy, but then it does pick up sometimes.
Romy.
We appreciate our Michael Buono there trying to remind the Ultras. As you see Romaldo there with the horn, one of our OG Ultras. Ball up. Nice try there by Daniele Cunzo to head the ball down to one of the other attackers. As you see, the Ultras are really into the match this game. They know how much this match means going into the Christmas break. Ball up, beautiful for Daniele Cunzo. Out.
No penalty called. No penalty called. Kunzo is in shock, looking for a call. The Ultras as well. It's a nice move now by Taurasi to try to make the counter, but intercepted. The Ultras are upset. You can hear them at the no call. Kunzo looked sure to score there. Throw in now, Terminio. Nice header up by Vena or Kunzo. All in by Repucci. Finds Munoz. Munoz! So Brian Munoz! Golazo! Brian Munoz, golazo, 1-0 per Terminio, 1-0. Here we go, baby. Big goal, big time goal by Brian Munoz. The assist, composure, finds the floor into the corner. Incredible goal in the 17th minute. And you can see Antonio Cerrone in the Ultras Terminio group chat. He's loving it, watching it from his flight over to New York. What a goal. Brian Munoz. You see the Ultras Terminio are happy and celebrating. The horns are blowing here, folks, in Montella tonight. Early goal by Brian Munoz, the assist from Marino Repucci, two of our top contributors continuing to contribute. Che gol e assist, gol di Brian Munoz, assist stanza da Marino Repucci, due dei contributori più forti dell'anno, continuano, mamma mia, Terminio, vi amo, che golasso già, continuiamo così. Non celebriamo troppo ancora, però è bellissima vedere la squadra giocando così. Adesso Simone Volpi controlla la partita con calma, manda la palla. Di nuovo, Brian Munoz. L'arbitro chiama un giallo a Taurasi. Questo pericoloso Brian Munoz. La pelota.
Dai, Romy. No, non può. Smettila. Salvatore, per favore, le dai il busto?
And now we see that the players are some of our teammates are our other ultras are trying to calm down some ultras. There's no place. So you see Brian Munoz already, sportsmanship with the defender. But you see when some of our ultras get out of hand, we love to see the others. Ogni tanto Romaldo fa scemo, però meno male che ce l'abbiamo gli altri ultras lì per dire un po' di parole. E ci siamo ragazzi.
Yeah, basta. Romoa, stai sbagliando, basta.
Bravo Michael buono, prova di smettere con il Romaldo. La passione ci sta, però raga, a un punto, Allora, ci siamo di nuovo. incredible, incredible, folks, as I believe this is.
8, te lo porti per
It's tough
favore.
with my without the signal with my bald brothers here. I think this is Luca David Mayo that is standing over the free kick. Luca Mayo. Controlled by the goalie. Yes, Alejandro Molina in the chat. Golazo, Brian the Argentina. Adam Vickers, get in. Mikey, Precisione. Exactly. A beautiful goal. And now, after the time spent for the free kick, action picks up again. Remember now that Taurasi Luogosano player with a yellow card does change the dynamic for the defense. We'll have to be a bit more careful in trying to track down Brian, as the Terminio defense now tries to stop the Taurasi offense that has been dangerous all season long. Good defending. There's now Orazio. Beautiful composure to get the ball out there and up. As Marino De Pucci taken down. But a throw into Terminio. As you can see, the passion from the Ultras, incredible passion brought all the way from Volturare Irpina. And it is, I will say, I just want to repeat in English, as I was saying in Italian, it's great to see the Ultras self-govern each other as well. I did hear someone say something that we don't really appreciate, and it was great to see everyone else immediately jump on it and remember the reasons we're all here, regardless of what happens on the field and anything that happens. So, nice, proud moment to see our Ultras self-governing, let's say. As we see Giulione there being the linesman today, giving some great Italian expressions with with what appears to be the away crowd. That's usually the away section. So it's fun. You can the engagement again. Two communities that are well familiar with each other here. So we knew the passions would run high, running for the top of the table. Incredible. Incredible. Going now, Terminio. Alessandro Pasquale. Up to Marino De Pucci. De Pucci. Gunzo. Throwing awarded to Taurasi, but now De Pucci down. Appears to have been potentially stepped on. Definitely looks like ankle or foot. Here we go. As now we have Taurasi trying to make their way up the pitch. Again, well defended. Giovanni Andoli now. The big defender going in, but hopefully not getting hurt on that play. As we still see him down now. And now the ball out again. Now the player's not noticing that their own player down on the ground. That is not good news for our big defender, who also recently scored an incredible goal a few games ago with composure and grace. And see the mister wondering and asking how, directing as well, talking to the players. We do see Andoli now back up. Giovanni, meno male, è alzata. Sembra un po' di dolore, but also hopefully just trying to slow the pace of the game down. As you see the mister giving some additional words to Brian Munoz. Italian lower league soccer, folks. Let's go. Big passion. But again, continued sportsmanship for any of the casual soccer fans. We know that the clock doesn't stop, and so if there is a player down and the ball's in play, oftentimes any of the teams will just kick it out, but out of sportsmanship, whoever had the ball last, the ball is returned to them as a dangerous ball back, but cleared out and defended by the defense in Simone Volpe, as now Taurasi doing their best to try to make their way. As we see Alejandro Betti, Pamela, Vamos. Marino, attacker, returning defender, beautiful to Luca Nerviello, Sneeps. Good ball movement to get the ball back, clear, composure, gain possession. Great from our attack there. As nice ball up to find. Oh, Nerviello again all over the pitch. Fabrizio now, midfield with composure, takes his time. Switches directions. Ball up now. Michele Vena. Vena now up to Kunzo. Intercepted for the counter. Counter attack now to Taurasi. As Volpe makes his way out of the box for the clearance. Volpe now been in more action, but never seeming to waver. As we approach the 30th minute, after about a half hour of play now, a throw in to Taurasi, 1-0 Terminio. Well defended. Grande Orazio to defend that there. Throwing now, Taurasi. As Terminio looked to defend. Again, these are two quite evenly matched squads. They're ahead of us in the table until right now, as the result stands. If we win 1-0, we will pass them on the table. And now, Rapucci. Oh, the ref sees clearly the pull down there that we all saw. Perhaps could be a yellow card. As now Fabrizio De Nunzio does plead, wondering how that could not be a yellow, but the ref seems to be having control of this match, though. We appreciate, and what we know is a high, tense match. Of course, some calls that haven't gone our way, but that is how it goes. As we see also Naila in the chat. Claro. You see, as Luca David Meo said, we have a multi-language team, inglese, spagnolo, italiano. Fabrizio De Nunzio. Great retention there to prevent the counter-attack again, as we see that that's been really the only way that Taurasi has been able to truly find threats is via this counter-attack. Alessandro and Luca Nardiello now. Sneeps. Big move by Luca Nardiello. Gets tackled by great defending by Taurasi now. Well defended by looks like Orazio Pascolo. A salsa. Grande Orazio. Grande partita oggi, ragazzi. Se vinciamo, superiamo Taurasi. Loro cominciavano questa partita in terza posizione, noi in quarto. Allora Si vede che è una partita grande di due squadre alto livello. Adesso. Well, one off by Munoz, who sends it up, but no attacker up the field yet. The press continues. Luca Nardillo wins the ball back, intercepting it. Now Munoz sends it up to find Repucci. Beautiful ball up to Repucci. Marino looks for a teammate. Finds Michele Vena, who earns a foul. Hopefully not hurt on the play. But a foul called against Taurasi for Terminio. Sportsmanship, as the Taurasi player does help up Michele Vena. As we see now the stream in 30 minutes, we have gotten up to 30 live viewers in the chat. Hello to all of you beautiful people. As now it looks like Brian Munoz stands over for the free kick. Munoz looking for what could be his, I mean, it would be far out for his second goal, but maybe an assist to add to the goal that he already scored today. Munoz now. The ref calling what appears to be offsides, potentially. A dangerous ball in, though. As now, Taurasi still unable to make too much of a dangerous attack when it's not a counter, but the throw-in now. Nice throw-in by Taurasi. And Taurasi. Marino Repucci putting his body on the line, right? Throw in to Taurasi now in a dangerous position, and the players defend. Nice. Alessandro Pasquale coming in there, right back today. Who started last week at right back as well. As you can see now, well defended and out now to try to find Repucci, but intercepted. Nice shot by Taurasi, but well wide. Never bothered Simone Volpi. On this cool night in southern Italy, we appreciate everybody who's come out. You also see Salvatore there at the bottom of your screen, who's starring in the Dodicesimo Uomo podcast. The last few episodes has joined Cerrone, and Tommaso, and Luca. Here we go. Beautiful. Marino, Repucci. And we have Alessandro. The ball up. As Kunzo now. Daniele tries to. Beautiful. And Munoz comes and wins it. A sea of red defenders there. But as you can see, this press that our Dragons have been putting on all game. Now calling offsides, I think, eventually, the ref, or... The Ultras definitely calling for, begging for an offsides call. The ref now, the players now looking as well, but it seems to be that they were just saying you should have maybe called it a bit earlier if you were going to call it. But nice call there by the referee. Munoz earns another foul. As it seems even double teamed, it is almost impossible for the Taurasi players to contain Brian Munoz. You can see the frustration building on them every week when when players try to defend Brian Munoz. You can see the frustration by the 33rd round now. Yeah, you can see that they've accumulated a few fouls. He is his dribbling skills and wily nature make Brian Munoz such a threat when the ball is at his feet. And here you can see him standing over the free kick, looking to send the ball in, hoping to find the head of Unzo or Vena or even Repucci. We have a lot of goal-scoring threats up there with Luca Nardiello in as well. Munoz tucked to the corner, but wide. For a goal kick. As now unable to get out of their own half again with this press that Terminio is putting. The Dragons are applying the pressure. Marino Repucci now, beautiful touch and move to make his way to the corner and earn us another corner kick. Marino Repucci has just been a menace. Marino comes from Cusano, also the original birthplace of our cameraman, Michael Buono, who is now Volturarese. Corner kick in. Munoz. And Munoz with the ball in. Nice ball in, unable to find the head of a Terminio Dragon, as now another counter-attack by Taurasi, unable to manifest. A throw in now to Terminio. Nice. But a throw in now given to Taurasi. Taurasi defenders looking to make their way up the field. We know that, again, if you weren't here early in the match, as we were saying, oh, interception. No call there. The Ultras hoping for something. As now threatening ball up for Taurasi. Ball in. Well defended by Orazio Pascolo. Big move by the center back. Grande. And Simone Volpe collects it comfortably. La difesa forte oggi, raga. As Luca David Mayo now continues, gets the ball to Munoz, who is dispossessed, but then gets possession right back. Collision that does send a Taurasi player to the ground. It did look like it was a clean tackle. The Taurasi players having other words. Luca David Mayo, now the captain, also going to have a word, but you see sportsmanship. Munoz helping the player up, of course. The beauty of Italian soccer too is that half of it is theater, as you can see even from the stands, without hearing what the players are saying. The beauty of Italian communication is you can often see the emotions on the faces and the hands. Everybody pleading their case, and with sportsmanship, the ball thrown back to Taurasi. Crosses the field. As Luca Nardillo pounces, not giving an inch of space. Beautiful to win us another throw-in. Luca Nardillo working, as always. Throw-in now to Terminio in a dangerous position. Alessandro now, Pasquale for the throw-in. Finds Kunzo. Back to Kunzo. Ball up. Control by Fabrizio D'Annunzio, who then gets it to Michele Vena. Offsides now, looks like it was called. The first half is almost coming to a close with 3 minutes left in regulation. We have Simone Volpe collecting the ball comfortably. We have a 1-0 lead here for Terminio, which live standings would put us now ahead of Taurasi, putting us into third place, sole possession of third place if these results stand. So you can see how much this game means to each player. Brian now winning the ball back with Kunzo in a crazy battle in the midfield. This series right here represents exactly what this matchup is and has been so far. Just a lot of 50-50 battles, counters down the field. And a beautiful, beautiful Saturday of calcio. Che bella giornata di calcio che guardiamo oggi con due squadre che ce l'hanno la voglia di promozione andando alla pausa di Natale. Allora si vede che tutte e due squadre ce l'hanno la voglia oggi. E adesso siamo 1-0 per Terminio. Giovanni Andoli adesso, bella la difesa oggi, è stato tanto forte Alessandro Pasquale. As we now go and look to see how many minutes the ref gives for stoppage time, as there was a bit of stoppage in the first half. As the final minute. Ref moving the throw back a bit. Dangerous ball in, but headed out by Yandoli. As now Luca Nardillo gives chase. Luca Nardillo, the workhorse, wins us the throw-in. Beautiful play. 2 minutes, it looks like, of stoppage time, if I saw that correctly. 2 minutes of stoppage time have been awarded. 2 minuti di recupero per il primo tempo. Qui. Throw-in awarded to Taurasi now. Rino Repucci steals the ball. Michele Vena now. Nice ball up to Brian Munoz, who threads it up to Kunzo. Daniele Kunzo. Smart takes his way to the flag. And a goal kick, though, awarded, unable to win the corner. But a nice threatening play. And Smart not seeing another attacker up with him, taking it to the flag, trying to earn the corner. Waste time, not give up a counter attack. That's beautiful play by Orazio Pascolo to prevent any type of attack developing, clearing the ball. A great waste of time, give a breather. Punted the ball truly as far as the eye can see. As now Taurasi continue to try to do something against the press of Terminio. Ball in. Michele Vena tries with the shot. Unzo. Deflected. Picked up by Munoz. Collected. Munoz now. Munoz finds his way. Beats 3 defenders. Munoz. What a save. Holy moly. As now Michele Vena brings it to the flag. What a move by Brian Munoz, beating all the defenders and trying to find the corner of the goal. Well saved by the goalie. As now it looks like Taurasi tried to hold on to the ball as Terminio looked to try to add one more goal before the half. And that is it for the first half, folks. 1-0, Terminio, Taurasi. Ci siamo, raga, al fine di primo tempo. È finito 1-0 per Terminio. Che partita di calcio, che sabato. Ringraziamo a tutti che guardate la diretta. Andate, adesso è sera, allora prendete una birra, una pizzetta su mezzo tempo e torniamo fra poco per il secondo tempo. We'll be back for the second half very shortly as Terminio now 1-0 lead. A beautiful start to the Christmas week Saturday. As you can see, Presidente there, Eugenio, waving to the tiny ultras. We know that the young fans from Volturata arrive and they can't wait to watch the players play. We see some of the kids from the academy there on the bottom left of the screen. There with Ottavio as well. Shout out to everybody. Grazie a tutti da Volturara che sono al campo e che sì, anche quelli che guardate sulla diretta. E ringraziamo sempre ai nostri sponsors che vedete sulla scherma e adesso guardiamo un po' i highlights del primo tempo. Take a look at the highlights from the first half, folks, as we go grab a beer, grab a wine. Well, if you're in America, it might still be daytime, but it's Saturday. As we look at the goal from Brian Munoz again, what a goal. Incredible first half here. As we now sit, if the result stands, we sit in third place. And so the coach, the mister will definitely be telling the players how critical it is to close this game out. We're not going to want to leave this up to chance. And so you know that he's going to tell them to continue to do exactly what they're doing, continue the press, continue the attack, as well as find a way to continue to do exactly what the defense has been doing. You see there, even on the counter attack, Simone Volpe making it happen with the save. And I'll be back soon, folks. So stay tuned, watch the highlights, and we'll be back shortly for the second half of Terminio Taurasi. All right, folks. We are still here at halftime, but it looks like Rafko Lucci from the media team has put up the latest updated standings, live standings, of course. If the game finishes like this, you can see that we are then tied with Sant'Andrea on points. We move ahead of Taurasi Luogosano, and we become just 1 point away from Polisportiva Conza. Now, Sant'Andrea plays Ariano, Arcadia, Ariano. I'm not sure how to say that one, but they play Ariano, so they don't necessarily play someone at the top of the table. So we can expect probably that Sant'Andrea tomorrow will move ahead of Gonza with, let's just say, the anticipated result of 26 points. If Ariano can pull off a miracle against Sant'Andrea, that would, just like it appears Rocchetta did against Conza today, which really was a beautiful thing to know that just last week we beat Rocchetta, Liberal Rocchetta 4-1. And then they beat the leaders now 2-0 today. A massive win for Rocchetta and also for us as in our chase for the top. And so that's why this win today would be massive if we can maintain these 23 points and then be one game out from Sant'Andrea. That would really be massive. But again, we're still 1 week away regardless from potentially then being in first and second place. We can start off the 26th part of the season with that in hand, being able to potentially already move into promotion zone and maintain. It does look like we may have a special guest joining us from the air potentially. Girone, ci sei? Maybe. We may have somebody joining us. It appears. I'm getting some info from the producers that if it works, Antonio Girone, who is in the air right now, is going to join us for the chat. Mi senti, Ando? So we have Girone joining the chat, but he's trying to dial in from the sky, it appears. So if we do hear him, Girone, se mi senti, ci siamo. I see him entering into the stream, but so we will give it a minute. We also have heard word from Raf that the signal in Montella is coming back, so we are trying now to get the signal back for us in Montella. Stay tuned. As you know, if it does end up working, we'll be back up shortly. We'll hear a word from Antonio Girone, to our Terminio leader. But again, as I was saying, folks, we now maybe are going back to the pitch, as I see that the screen has now moved to the second half. I know that Raf and Michael are working hard to get us the signal. Cerrone, mi senti? I see. Here we go. Apparently the stream is still waiting to join, but we do have Girone here in the chat. Can he chat? Let's see. As we try to get the signal for us back in Montella, folks. The signal apparently has gone out for a moment, so we appreciate the patience and you bearing with us. Sorry again, folks, for the signal issues today. We are winning 1-0. Il segnale per gli italiani, il segnale a Montella è staccato un po', allora adesso Michael Buono prova di trovare la soluzione per noi e vediamo adesso, aspettiamo le notizie. Antonio Cerrone è chiamato dall'aereo, non lo so se arriviamo a sentire a lui anche, vuole dire ciao. But we are trying again. Oh, I hear we have signal back. We have signal back. So it will be kicking up soon. Stay tuned with us. Thank you all for staying in. We are finding a way. I hear someone is lending a hotspot with a different signal. We're going to give it a go, folks. Thank you for staying tuned. If you are still watching, we appreciate you. The Terminio Dragons are up 1-0 right now. Oh, and as you see, you might get signal back now. We are back, folks. We are back. It's not going to be the smoothest signal today. Again, this is lower league football. We do know when we're back in our stadium, we will be having Wi-Fi level signal, so that's great news. But until then, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. As now, second half is underway, and Marino De Pucci now with the ball up. And the game continues on, folks, as now Terminio look to keep this lead in the second half. Throw in now looks to be coming for Terminio as we make our way up the pitch. Luca David Mayo for the throw. Fabrizio. As now a throw in to Taurasi. Taurasi on the attack. Ball sent out for a goal kick. No threat there for Simone Volpe, who calls for another ball as that one has made its way off the pitch. All right. Again, we appreciate any of the technical difficulties. As now the attack for Terminio. As now the collision with the goalie does seem to have hurt the goalie a bit. But to Kunzo's defense, the goalie did come out of the box, and so is treated like any other, player in that moment, and collisions do happen. So a throw in still, no foul, and a throw in to Terminio in a dangerous position. Luca David Mayo now for the throw in, as we now have audio coming back from the pitch as well. You see one of the young ultras there. Now the ball in, finds Luca Nardillo, unable to contain. But now, player down. That Michele Vena looks like holding his face. Dang, that does not look pretty, folks. Calling immediately for the medical staff, holding his face. Hopefully all is okay with, I'm not sure, or is that Unso? Because that I think is Michele Vena there, so that might be Daniele Kunzo down. Striker. Who's now asking the referee. Okay, looks like fortunately he's okay and up, thankfully. That's great news. As now the ref will bring the ball in for a drop ball. And Taurasi now looking to attack, making their way up the field. But Alessandro Pasquale doing what he's got to do on the right wing there. The attack continues and a foul called against Michele Vena, who is then chased down by the referee to be given a yellow card. He was quite surprised by the call, but the Taurasi players now standing over the ball for the free kick. Pending to their player. So now that's one yellow to each squad. We know the Taurasi defender has a yellow as well. And it's unfortunate we tried to get Girone to have a guest interview there during halftime from the airplane, but I guess the Wi-Fi signal was not strong enough. He was able to join the stream chat, but we could not hear him. But he does send his love, he's really proud of the team. He had sent a group chat to saying, we need to win this one. And so the team is doing their thing now. Free kick to Taurasi. Simone Volpe gets ready in goal. Simone Volpe with a big, comfortable save. No deflection off a hard shot. Not just saving it, but holding it so that no deflection could happen and land at the feet of any of the Taurasi attackers, and punts the ball all the way up the field. Tries to find one of the attackers as Luca Nardillo putting his body on the line, getting called for a foul there, or maybe jumping off of the shoulders of the Taurasi defender. So a free kick now given to Taurasi. We know this is going to be a contentious second half. We had to earn that point, that goal. And we know that if we want another one, we will have to really earn it, as the players also try to prevent any type of goal happening for Taurasi. But we know that they want this season just as bad as we do. And as you can see, the players from each team fully charged still going into the second half. Thank you again to anybody who stayed with us through those technical difficulties earlier. Another reason we can't wait to be in our home pitch as well once the renovations are done. Substitution now for Taurasi. I believe their first substitution this match. Can be a little tough for us to tell if they make substitutions at halftime, but it does look like the same squad came out to the pitch. As now, great ball up. Kunzo finds Munoz, who then looks for Repucci, finds Repucci. Repucci now, Marino Repucci. Well defended, but incredible play by Repucci, who then finds Munoz again. Munoz, just over the net. We love the way that this second half is starting, continuing with the attacks on goal by our players as well. Not satisfied with just one goal. The connection between Munoz and Repucci is strong right now today, as the ball does go out for a throw-in to Terminio. Luca David Mayo now, ball in. Michele Vena. Dispossessed as he tries to intercept. Quick counter from Taurasi is intercepted by Iandoli, who then finds Vena. As the ball now goes out for a Taurasi throw-in, we have another Taurasi player who looks like took a hard collision there. Throw-in now for Taurasi in a dangerous position. Will the Terminio Dragons be able to defend and continue to maintain their 1-0 lead? As throw-in now, Taurasi into the box. Dangerous. Ball in. Takes a deflection and cleared out for a corner kick or throw-in. Not sure. I think it's a corner. But now we have Simone Volpe on the ground. That is not what we want to see, folks. And he's calling for the medical. Potentially will need a substitute. We're not sure if that's a twisted ankle or got stepped on. But we truly hope our young barkeeper, who's had an incredible... As we take a look at the ultras that have made their way from Volturara on this Saturday. Anybody who's made it on a Christmas weekend, we appreciate that. We know that, there's a lot of holiday parties going on already, and so to still make it out to the pitch, the evening game on the Saturday before Christmas, we appreciate that. Here we have Salvatore Torre. As the ball in now, well defended, the corner. Back into the box. Saved again by Simone Volpe, who's still limping after that brief injury. Immediately has to go right back to work. Puts the ball out for another corner. Taurasi really trying to knock on the door. And Terminio continue to defend. Ball out now for a goal kick after the header from Taurasi. And you can see the relief now in the Terminio player's face after what is likely the... That was a nice replay. As you see the Ultras asking for one more goal from the Dragons. As Repucci coming back to defend and winning the ball back, but a foul now called on Fabrizio Denuncio. As now Taurasi looking to find a way. Press continues now from Terminio, but ball up in a dangerous position. Giovanni Iandoli well contains it after, with two attackers on him, able to get the ball out of bounds to safety. But now another throw-in from a dangerous position here. Ball in and out, cleared by Daniele Gunso. As now Luca David Mea with the clearance. Real back and forth game here, folks. We have another player down. That does not look good, as he seems to have gone down, not off the ball. It's Iandoli again. Is it the same leg or knee? As you see, while one player on Taurasi not necessarily being the best sport, you have another that is helping tend to our players. So you can see, different energies being brought to the game. As you see now, the referee regaining control of the match. Throw into Taurasi, headed out by Luca David Mea. There's now all up and out for a Taurasi throw-in. All up. All out now for a Terminio throw-in. The ball now definitely more in our half than in the first half. You can tell that the Taurasi players are trying to find the way to break through what was early possession. But now, counter. Ball up. Well contained by the Taurasi defense. Iandoli finds Munoz. Munoz now. Oh, clipped. Again. Ref now giving a yellow to the Taurasi defender, who hacking away at the legs of Brian Munoz. We saw that in, well, maybe not HD, but it's close. But right up front and close, you see some other players coming in to maybe apologize, but a rough hit there from Brian Munoz. After a beautiful move to get by, looks like he nutmegged the defender there, and the defender took that personal. So continued frustration from the with the defenders trying to face Brian Munoz. As now Luca David Mayo stands over the ball for the free kick. As we see Diogo Silva in the group chat, Forza from Brasile, all the way from Brazil. Now Brian Munoz, all in. No attacker making chase in there, but solid effort from the squad. Now Luca Nadvillo. Ball thrown in to Taurasi. Kunzo continues his press. Big move by Alessandro Pasquale there and getting up quickly, and then now Michele Vena looking for Repucci. The Ultras thinking he could have made a different decision there, but that still almost ended up. Ooh, nice by Michele. By Alessandro Pasquale. Ale doing great on the right wing today. Has a dangerous ball up. Well defended again. Luca David Mayo with the composure. Unable to, though, find Munoz. Gets the ball intercepted dangerously. Now the ball on the wing for Taurasi. Tripped up there. The foul called. In a dangerous position for Taurasi now. Another shout out to Diogo, who is watching from Brazil. So that is now America, Canada, the United States, Canada, Brazil, Argentina. Already we know those countries. If you're tuning in from a different country, and obviously Italia, of course, as well. But if you're tuning in from a different country, be sure to let us know in the chat. But already a global viewership. Stavo dicendo che... Aspettiamo. Ora sì, adesso il muro funziona. Stavo dicendo, vedendo Diogo nel chat del live stream, guardando da Brasile, ce l'abbiamo gente a Brasile, Argentina, Stati Uniti, Canada, e certo in Italia anche a casa, guardando il nostro Terminio. Siamo mondiali, gente. Oh, as an interesting attempt there, potentially ends in injury. It does look like a bicycle kick attempt, potentially ended in an injury for the Taurasi attacker. And a great time, as we were talking about all the members from around the world, to remind you that you can be an owner of Football Club Group and Terminio as well. You can scan the QR code on the screen, and for $100 per person, you can become a steward of this beautiful Italian club and become a dragon yourself. We are a cooperative based in the United States, and we all own an equal share of the cooperative. So join us. If you haven't, it's a great time. There's only 25 spots left to be a visionary, which is a special qualification of member as well that doesn't come with more voting rights. Everyone will still have the same voting rights, but visionaries, for being early, the part of the first 250 people to join us do get some added benefits, like the metal visionary card that everybody gets as well. We saw one coming from Ellis in Hawaii. And speaking of Hawaii, I see Rhett in the group chat as well, in the live chat. And Brian Munoz now for the corner. In over the net as we continue to attack. As I was saying, it's awesome. Rhett, Sammy Rhett there in the chat, tuning in from Hawaii. They came out, him and Ellis came out to watch Terminio play. and actually are who gifted us. Oh, well defended by Terminio. Luca David Mayo, well done. Michele Vena now, with sportsmanship, puts the ball out, as we do look like there might be an injured player. So as we wait to see how that player is doing, as I was saying, it was incredible how Rhett, who came out from Hawaii with ASD, gifted a Hawaiian hook to the Terminio Dragons that day of the Conza match when we tied against that first place team and almost beat them. And ever since that gift of that hook, the players have been undefeated, and we've actually gone on a winning streak. We are on a 4-game winning streak right now. If this result holds, it will be the 5th win in a row for the Dragons. And so we really appreciate the energy that has been brought by the FCG members around the world. The ultras are absolutely feeling the match right now. You hear the passion, being the 12th man supporting our players, as Luca David Mayo now for the throw-in, as now Punzo tries to get it in but doesn't find the Terminio player. Back to Taurasi. Taurasi now definitely gaining some possession in the second half. As the ball now out again, cleared by Orazio Pascolo. Throw it now to Taurasi, as it looks like potentially a substitution. I'm not sure, I can't see off the camera, but potentially. And then I see Sawyer in the chat. Forza Dragons. Let's push for another. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Forza Terminio. Forza the Dragons.
Sì, hanno fatto una sostituzione, hai ragione.
So that was a substitution. It seems like we did get confirmation from our cameraman for Taurasi. Our mister looking to, he sees the players are doing their thing. So for now, it does look like we will keep our substitutions for the... Oh, as I was saying that, is that look like Lorenzo Fusco potentially coming on? I believe. Again, the resolution for me here is not fully clear, but that does look like Michele Vena, who came out for potentially Lorenzo Fusco. Oh, and again, confirmed by Michael Buono, our cameraman. Thank you, Michael. Well done by Luca Nardillo there, too. Win the ball back in the midfield. Luca. Again, winning the ball back. Luca Nardillo now. Up the field. Oh, finds Punzo, who looks to find Munoz and then just misses. Good attempt. Again now, composure, as we see Luca Nardillo now. Oh, and we may have lost signal there, as Luca Nardillo had the ball in the midfield, which means anything is possible that could be happening right now, folks. I don't see as well, but hopefully when the screen opens up, we will have scored a goal. But again, thank you for everybody for dealing with any technical difficulties today in Montella with this, where the signal has not been on our side. But again, we are up 1-0. As we wait for the signal to return, for anyone that is joining late, remember that right now, as these results stand, we passed Taurasi, the team that we're playing tonight, on the table. And we will, if these results stand, we will be in 3rd place in the standings going into the Christmas New Year's break. And now, Terminio now on the attack again. Ball in. Oh, wow, what a shot from Kunto there, just wide of the net from outside the 18-yard box. The signal is back. Again, thank you to everybody for sticking with us. We appreciate your support from around the world. As now Taurasi look to make an attack. Ball into the center. Intercepted. Beautiful interception from Luca Nardillo, who is all over the field. And now Brian Munoz wins us another throw-in. Well done, Luca Nardillo and Brian Munoz. Luca Nardillo again, as Richie said, if the earth is made up of was it? If the earth is made up of 70% water, the rest of it is covered by Luca Nardillo. Incredibile. Luca sempre ogni partita che gioca con una forza grandissima. As we now see Marino De Pucci getting subbed in for Michele Petretta. Petretta now coming in to help continue the press and score another goal. And Marino has been pressing all game, running up and down the field. Now another foul called. It looks like a foul called against Taurasi, with the signal still picking back up again. We now see Brian Munoz over the ball in a dangerous position for this free kick and looks to add again to his goal contribution. He is the goal scorer today after that assist from Marino De Pucci. So now Brian looks to, they're calling for him to put the ball in the head of Luca Mayo. Some maybe foreshadowing by the Ultras, as Brian now eyes the ball. Brian Munoz. Not sure where and it looks like eventually collected by the goalie, who then punts the ball all the way up, but it gets its way to Simone Volpe. Wow. Looked like a nice ball in there. The signal was a little choppy, but it looked like a nice ball in, and our offense tried to chase it down. As now, ball up again into the Taurasi half, but a throw-in given to Taurasi. Fabrizio De Nunzio looks to clear it, but it ends at the legs of a Taurasi attacker. The defense really coming into play. Another throw-in, though, for Taurasi in a dangerous position. They're really trying to knock on the door. As a header somewhat clears it out, but not fully. And now, dangerous shot in, but blocked by Munoz. Munoz now. Great by Simone Volpe to chase the ball down, even with his continued limp. Chase the ball down to avoid another corner and punts the ball. I think we can see potentially now that limp coming into play for Simone Volpe. Now a yellow card being issued, it appears, to somebody by the referee, or I'm not sure who that card was given to. Throw into Taurasi. We're actually not even sure what team that yellow card was issued to. And now a shot from Taurasi. Big time goal by Taurasi. Unfortunately, unable to be saved by Simone Volpe. That is a goal for Taurasi to make it 1-1. And now with 10, we have 12 minutes to go, folks. You see that Terminio players ready to get back out onto the pitch and earn back another one. There is still time. Ball now up. But this is, folks, why we knew that the mister was having them continue to attack as now 1-1 with about 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining, 11 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. We said this was going to be an epic battle today, folks, and that looked like a beautiful shot from Taurasi's player, unable to, after what could have potentially been controversial moment. We're not sure exactly what happened there, but now ball in again for Taurasi in a dangerous position in the box, but well defended, as now Luca Nardiello helps get the ball up. Luca Nardiello finds Kunzo. As now players do look to find composure again and make sure that we do not let up a second goal. That would really be a twist. So we know the players are fighting. Get it for us, folks, as now Munoz over the ball. Clipped again. Ball now quickly taken. Throw in now to Terminio. Michele Petretta now. From the wing. Ball in by Petretta. Defended by Terminio. Now, well defended there. And now Luca David Mayo finds the center. Unable to be controlled there by the squad. But, oh! Ball now out. As a player down now for Taurasi. And yeah, seeing in the chat, we're trying to figure out exactly what happened there with that other call earlier. It was definitely a throw in to Taurasi at that time, but we're not sure if they were looking for a foul called also. And yeah, definitely an unfortunate one there, and what a strike from the Taurasi player there for that goal. Really hard to defend. As we have an attack. Daniele Kunzo. Well defended by Taurasi as we continue to threaten. The Dragons really want this win today, folks. We really want sole possession of third place. Luca David Mayo with the throw-in. Luca Nadilo now in the box. Defended. In the box again. Cleared. Now a counter from Taurasi. Up the field. Orazio coming in to stop the counterattack. Action-packed calcio today, folks. No games are guaranteed. And again, we were technically the underdog on the table going into today's match. So let's see if we can still keep the trend of the underdogs winning and pull out a goal in these last 10 minutes. As now, up the field, Luca Nardillo. Up the field continues, Michele Petretta, Luca Nardillo. No call from the referee there. We continue. Plays on. Now a call from the referee. Foul against Terminio as he goes to have a conversation with the bench. And the mister of Terminio. As you see, the ultras are super fans screaming loud with the horns going, giving support to the players. As both teams not going to be happy with the tie today. Both teams want to go home with a win. Dangerous ball in. Cleared by Luca David Mayo. Munoz gives chase, wins possession. Brian gets the ball up to Daniele Gunzo. Daniele looks for help. Luca David Mayo now punts it up. Finds Munoz again. Who is fouled. And it's got to be frustrating for both the defenders, but also for Brian that, just continuing to get hacked at each game when beats defenders. But now Fabrizio D'Annunzio stands over the free kick and he give a beautiful ball in to help give Terminio the lead. Fabrizio D'Annunzio. Ball in. Beautiful. A little confusion, but a nice scissor kick developing as play continues. Ball makes its way to Munoz. Munoz now. No call. Foul now called against Munoz. Or is that Lorenzo Fusco? No, that is Munoz, yes. Yes, Diogo. The Three Dragons, here we go. 5 minutes remaining. Can they pull off the win? Nice hit there, but then cleared by Luca David Mayo. As Lorenzo Fusco gives chase. Well won by Fusco. Luca David Mayo now for the throw-in. 4 minutes remaining. And it looks like a throw-in for Luca David Mayo. Finds Michele Petretta. Michele Petretta now in the corner. Wins another throw-in in a dangerous position. Luca David Mayo now runs over to take the throw-in. As you hear the ultras screaming. Throw-in now. He finds Petretta. Petretta now. Wins us the corner. Corner kick. Quickly taken. Ball up. Out for another corner kick. As now Brian Munoz goes to the flag to take another corner kick with just 3 minutes to go. Incredible match here, folks. And the Dragons put in the goal to take the lead. Corner kick. Brian Munoz. Oh, God. Oh! Cleared out? We have the ball back. But cleared to Fabrizio D'Annunzio in the midfield. The signal is now the worst time for the signal to now be a little choppy as we're on the attack. Ball goes out. It looks like potentially for a throw-in to Terminio. Throw-in Terminio as we're knocking on the door. Nice move. Ball into the box. Seems to have been cleared. There's now Yandoli trying. Not the most comfortable, but thankfully cleared out in a very dangerous play. As now another attack comes from Taurasi. This is not the most comfortable closure to the game. Foul called there. As now a foul to Taurasi with just minutes to play. But definitely a foul that needed to be made if there was not going. You can't let somebody by you there. Ideally would have not been called, but one of those where we've been getting calls in both directions, so definitely can't complain about the referee. As now free kick to Taurasi. And Terminio get the counter attack. Big save by Simone Volpe. Grandissima save by Simone Volpe to keep the tie. A corner now to Taurasi. Threatening late in the match. Taurasi now with the corner, and the Terminio Dragons defend. All in, great. Header out. Clearance. Found by Petretta. Petretta now up the wing. Petretta puts the Jets on. Petretta. And Petretta getting the ball all the way down the field in a throw-in for Terminio. Fresh legs of Michele Petretta helping earn us it all the way down the field. And the speed is now a throw-in into the box. Luca Nardillo now. Cleared. Couldn't find somebody in the box after the deflection. And now it looks like, oh my goodness, this is not the time for the signal to not be working. With the ball up now in the box. Unzo tries for the bicycle. Instead now it looks like a Taurasi player on the ground. 45 minutes have been played, folks. We are now in stoppage time. We have not seen how many minutes have been given on the clock. It does look like a foul was eventually called on Kunzo, potentially for that attempt at the bicycle. Free kick, we need to try to figure out how many minutes are in stoppage time, but right now, as the results stand 1-1, we will still remain on level with points with Taurasi. Both teams, though, still trying to figure out how to pull the 3 points out of this match. As now, Terminio on the attack. Ball up. Handball? Not called. As now looking for some composure. Up the field, finds Petretta. Who looks like he finds Munoz. Ball deflected out. For a throw-in to Terminio, 2 minutes into stoppage time. Not sure how many minutes the referee has given, but this may be one of the last plays of the match. Throw-in. Finds. Ball in for a corner kick. A corner kick to Terminio. Deep into stoppage time. Munoz over the ball. Terminio, Munoz. Cleared out by the defense. Tries to find the counter-attack now for Taurasi. Dangerous. Dangerous play, but fortunately captured by the defender and the goalie. As now, Kunzo sends Petretta, Michele Petretta. Defender tries to. Foul called against Petretta. As Timur said, in the group, in the chat. Come on, final push, let's go Dragons. Yes, Dan and Dawn, yes. Come on, boys. Good. Ball given to Terminio. Terminio throw-in. Again, potentially the last play of the game. A yellow given to Daniele Cunzo here. As Eugenio, the president, asked how that's not a foul necessarily against, of course, the collision there. But now 4 minutes into stoppage time, I believe. It will be interesting to see. We did have some stoppages, a decent amount of stoppages, but I can't imagine we'll get more than 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage time. As now a free kick to Taurasi. This could be dangerous, folks. We know the last minutes are always the most tense. Ball in. Cleared. And that's the game, folks. 1-1. Terminio Taurasi. A battle for the top of the table ended up being exactly that. A match that did seem evenly matched, came in as the underdogs. There you see our goal scorer of the day, Brian Munoz. Unfortunately, we don't get the sole possession of third place, but the players did put on a show for us today. 1-1, the final result. Taurasi will be going home knowing that they saved themselves. We will go home knowing still again that we can hang with the top of the table. Again, unfortunate result here with the 1-1, knowing we were up 1-1, but we were the underdogs coming into this match. This was a chance for us to go above Taurasi on the table. Now we remain with them on points. Big saves from Simone Volpe helped keep us into it. The defense in general did an incredible job today. We got to give credit to their goal scorer. I mean, that goal was a strike from outside that was very hard to defend and impossible to save. So, you know, no bad blood you see on the field today, folks. We had a great game. You know, some awesome attack. We really maintained a lot of possession. The counterattack from Taurasi was strong, as you can see here in these highlights now, as well as we take a look at the goal from Brian Munoz in the first half. 17 minutes, you know, gave us the lead, allowed us to continue these attacks and try to get the win. We couldn't find the second goal, and eventually Taurasi, who does score goals, they have a better goal differential than us. They've scored more goals than us this season. They did find a way to put one in the net and tie it up in the second half. But again, thank you to all of our supporters for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, and appreciate you all. We hope you are having an incredible holiday season. Spend some time with your families. You know, we appreciate you, our global family. So from us to you, thank you again. Ringraziamo anche di nuovo a tutti i nostri sponsors, ai Ultras che sono venuti da Volturara, tutti che guardano a Volturara. Buon Natale, buone feste, vi voglio bene. E ci vediamo l'anno prossimo per la prossima partita. Allora, buon Natale, tutto, spendere il tempo con la famiglia adesso in questa settimana. Speriamo che non avete troppo lavoro e ci sentiamo, raga. Che possiamo fare? Un bel gol di Brian Munoz all'inizio per 1-0, però Taurasi era sempre una squadra forte, giocando contro loro è stata una battaglia, perché loro un posto davanti a noi nella classifica già sapevamo che non era una partita facile. Allora, un bel gol anche da loro, allora non possiamo togliere niente da loro. È un grande parate però anche da Simone, ma vedi quel golasso che hanno fatto, che niente che potevo fare Simone Volpe. Allora, questo è calcio, raga, 1-1 oggi è stato il risolto, però abbiamo visto una bella partita di calcio. Even at the end there, as you can see, incredible save by Simone Volpe to make sure we didn't lose the match. Meno male anche che abbiamo fatto un bel difesa oggi, perché poteva essere anche un altro risultato. Allora, anche potevamo vincere, però anche potevamo perdere. Allora, 1-1 forse è il risolto di questa partita di due squadre che hanno portato tanto. Volevamo la vittoria, però aspettiamo a 2026 per vedere che possiamo fare, se possiamo avanzare. Allora, raga, come ho detto, buon Natale, Merry Christmas to all, buone feste. Alessandro Zirpolo in the chat. So from all of our media team, Raf Colucci, Michael Buono, Alessandro Zirpolo, and Mikey Fiume, myself, Anthony Fiume, everybody who's been helping with the live streams. As you can see here, well, this would have been the result if we won, Raf. So this is the old result before the 1-1 tie. Perhaps, there we go. We have now, this is the current result. As you can see, we're now still tied on points with Taurasi, but we're sitting in fourth place going into the New Year's. And so after being down in ninth place at one point, we're still very happy with where we've ended up at the end of the year. Would it have been great to get the win today? Absolutely. To have sole possession of the third place, but now still only 2 goals behind. At the end of the day, being in the playoffs is being in the playoffs. So we just want to make sure we can get ourselves into one of those first 2 positions if we can technically next year. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm Anthony Fiume. I appreciate all of you. Remember, if you haven't joined Football Club Group yet, there is 25 slots left in being a visionary member and getting visionary status. So make sure you do join if you haven't. And thank you again to everybody who is a member around the world and to all of our sponsors. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please do so as well, so you can catch all our action live. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I love you all. E ci sentiamo alla prossima. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.